Hello and welcome to the dpost.com's High School Sports Chat. I'm Joey LoMonaco, joined by Sean Manning, our prep beat writer. How you doing today, Sean?
Good, Joey, and yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm ready for some high school football playoffs. So we have Morgantown, and they're hosting Brooke in the area's sole playoff game. The Mohegans are the last team left. What can we expect out of that matchup?
This will be the second time this year they played each other. They're both in the OVAC conference. The second week of the season, which seems like years ago at this point, Morgantown won 27-14. And Brooke ended up with 0-2 start. But then, man, they really caught fire after that game. They ended up going 7-1 the end of the season there, and they beat Wheeling Park, the only team this season to beat Wheeling Park, who is a number 3 team in the state. But I expect another solid game. A lot of offense in this game, I believe. A lot of offense.
So, not a lot of offense for UHS this season, a losing season, but in your conversations with John Kelly, those Hawks players, what was their takeaway from this campaign?
Well, they were installing a new offense. Beginning of the season, they were trying to get a triple option attack in there. And on top of installing a new offense, new players, new quarterback, new skill players all over, I think they just really wanted this season to be a way to grow and build into next year. I think even the beginning of the season, they were looking ahead to 2016. And I think they did a good job. At the end of the year, you could definitely tell they were better. They were becoming more familiar with the team, with the concept of the triple option. And they do lose a few players on the outside at wide receiver in Caleb Jennings and Colin Marnar. But other than that, I believe that they have a solid foundation moving forward.
Gotcha. Moving on to Preston, the Knights dropped 6 in a row to end the season. Is there any positive takeaway for them over there at Preston?
At this point, I can't really pick up on anything. Since Coach Jonathan Tennant's been there, they haven't been able to get above 500. And at the beginning of the season, they thought that this could be the year. And I personally thought this could be the year, too, because they had 4-year starting quarterback. Scott Stone was back. They had some weapons on the outside. And they started out 3-1. And I thought they might be able to finally get over that hump. But the train kind of fell off the tracks at the end of the season. And they got blown out in almost every game at the end of the year. Defensively, they wouldn't really hit anybody. They were, what Coach Tennant said, soft a lot of the time. And moving forward, I don't really know what this team has. They're going to lose a lot this year, and we'll see what the next tier brings.
Well, as my dad always said, it's just a game. Moving on to CB, let's talk a little bit about Jared Hockenberry and what he was able to do. And then moving forward, they have a lot to look forward there at Clay Patel.
Yeah, Jared Hockenberry is one of the best players in school history. I believe he was the best player in the area this season at quarterback. But he played his last game against Madonna last week at Clay Patel. They missed the playoffs this year despite ending. They won 4 of the last 5 games, but still missed out. But Tanner Burnett, quarterback, got a lot of reps this season when they moved Hockenberry out at wide receiver. And he threw for almost 600 yards and 6 touchdowns. So he got a lot of playing time. He got a lot of reps. Very tall, composed-looking kid. Looks like a quarterback by definition. I think he'll really bring something new to the table next year for the CBs.
Well, it sounds like they'll be reloading as opposed to rebuilding over there at Clay Patel. Sean, thanks for your time. And be sure to check out the dpost.com for all of our high school sports coverage.